What's up, Ron?
Good morning.
Joseph.
Hello,
Dan. How's that cereal, man? How's everybody doing? I just got into Nanaimo last night with Vaughn and Dan. We are going to be doing some diving. Joseph and his girlfriend met up last night too. My wife and kids, they just went out to Bermuda. Lucky them, they'll be there for a month. I get to meet up with them the last 10 days, but I gotta work, so responsibilities. I miss my wife and kids, but I got a house free, so gonna be doing some pretty good dive trips. Yeah, today, Camel River dive, going with Salmon and meeting up with Mark Cantwell and a crew of people. Tomorrow, we are gonna be going out to Vancouver Island's west coast. Might do some spearfishing. That is weather dependent. We haven't checked the forecast yet. And Tuesday, really up in the air. Dan and Vaughn might stick around. We may head to Gabriel Island, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I miss my family, but at least I get to do some trips and I don't have to get home at any specified time. So, you know, at least there's that one advantage. I'm excited for Bermuda though. All right, we're gonna hit the road.
The spot was an hour and a half away, but with company in the vehicle, the drive flew by. Forgot to mention, Katie joined as well.
Alright, just got here, waiting for everybody else, and we're gonna hike into the spot. Should be about 15 minutes and we'll be there.
Mark Cantwell was the mastermind behind this dive. He also runs the Vancouver Island Freedive group. He's a great mentor. Thanks, Mark. From there, we all hiked down the trail, or danced down in Dan's case.
We are here, didn't take that long. Again, 15-20 minute hike. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice visibility. Already seeing some salmon jumping. Yeah, this is awesome. Love this spot. If you guys do dive this spot, just keep in mind it's salmon habitat, so always bring eco-friendly lube. Don't want to put any contaminants in the water, and remember it's fresh water, so you want to take a couple pounds off your belt, because you're going to be a little less buoyant than you would in the salt. But yeah, I'm going to hop in here and really stoked to see all these salmon again. Last year was a blast. That was pretty awesome as expected, but you can only dive with salmon for so long. Once you've seen 1,000, you've seen 1,000 more. So we are gonna spend the rest of the afternoon diving at Argonaut. Gonna hit that up. Not sure what the current's doing, but I'm sure we'll be able to do a drift dive if nothing else. So here we're all just backing up, and then we're gonna cruise to spot 2. All good. I haven't done that yet this season. Oh, those are delicious, man. Those are good ones. Yeah, they're good.
I think I got like 10 seconds of really good video.
Just slow mode it, then you get 20 seconds of really good video.
Yeah, there you go. That's smart. That's professional advice.
It is, man. It is. Some turkey vultures. All right, we are now at Argonaut Wharf. The current looks pretty workable. So yeah, that spot's awesome too. Dove here once before, and yeah, round 2 for today. Yeah, there was a turkey vulture eating some fish here. We go down the shoreline. Lingcod. That guy would be undersized for sure. Another lingcod. Carcasses. Oh, there's another lingcod head. Yeah, that's a lingcod juvenile. Oh, there's another lingcod, definitely undersized. Does not look 65 centimeters. This guy over here is a bit more beastly. It's another lingcod. What the hell is going on here? Lingcod carcass after lingcod carcass. Some more of them. Somebody's been cleaning up shop. Ready for round 2 there, Brett?
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Argonaut Wharf is one of my favorite freediving spots. The visibility was perfect and the current was minimal. Some pretty epic diving. Found this underwater camera strapped to a piling. I'd imagine it's for scientific research, but I'm not sure. If anyone has any idea or the answer, let me know in the comments. One of my favorite things to do is play around in my neutral buoyancy around 10 meters. It literally feels as though I'm flying.
What do you think of Argonaut there, Dan?
Pretty sweet, man.
Scale of 1 to 10?
Tough one. Crank it up to 11, I guess.
Blank? Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Had a little encounter with a sea urchin earlier today. Got a little leftover surprise lodged in my back. So a little trip to the store to get some tweezers, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky, man. Ethan and his buddy Jerry are joining too, if I didn't say that already. So we're gonna be heading out to the West Coast early morning, picking up Carl too now. Gonna be a nice crew, hopefully get some fish. The conditions are looking flat calm too. Minimal current and great forecast. Yeah. We got some pizza. We're gonna hit the bed pretty soon. Early morning tomorrow. We are all excited. You ready for this?
Good morning.
Alright, so we are heading out. Got a long drive ahead of us, like usual. But we should get there within a couple hours, maybe 2.5. It's supposed to be good conditions, so we are excited. Another van full of gear and bodies. What's up, buddy? You got all your gear? Carl, right?
Just Capulet.
Cal, sorry, my bad. Man. So we're pretty loaded up, but I think we got room for everything.
Put it in my side. You stick it on? I have more room here.
I think we're good then. All right.
Very, very full.
No timbers. Okay, so we arrived here and swells up a bit. Despite minimal wind and fairly low exchange in the tide, still got some decent waves out here. You got to be careful when you're diving in these locations. You know, make sure your gun's always unloaded unless you're actively hunting. when you're coming in from shore going out, time those waves. You don't want to get caught in something like that. Throw you around pretty good. I got sent into a rock last week and I got a big Charlie horse on my leg. Had a hard time walking the day after. I was thinking, had that been my skull hitting the rocks, wouldn't have ended well. So always be real cautious, look out for each other, communicate, and if you don't feel comfortable, just don't go in the water. It's that simple. But yeah, that's what you got to deal with on the West Coast here.
I never push my limits, but that's especially true when the conditions are unfavorable. I want to see my son and daughter grow older, and no fish is worth your life. I stayed shallow, sub 10 meters, and just looked patiently around for my targets. And there we go. My patience paid off, and I found a school of black rockfish. Stoned. I was content with my 3 rockfish, plus I really wanted to film that valley, so I switched my camera around and got busy. And the filming paid off too. I enjoy catching clips as much as I enjoy harvesting my own protein.
Yeah, so we got tossed around out there. A few of us got seasick. I'm lucky I don't deal with that issue, but yeah, the visibility was pretty crappy. Shot my few rockfish, but gave up after that. Just film. Still a great time, never let down, but yeah, the conditions weren't great, that's for sure. Ethan did alright. A lingcod there and a cabezon. Both are delicious fish. Have a nice feast tonight.
Maintaining the Romeo, called upon terror show. Sunlight through trees, please. Blindness on its knees. Blessings come in threes. Bargains and
Ethan scales his lingcod so the skin is edible. It's something I've yet to try, but I will soon. So we wanted to cook up some sea urchin. We never found any at our first spot, so weather's nice, and we decided to do a last second dive. So round 2, hopefully get some sea cucumber. We're gonna cook that up with our fish feast tonight. And Vaughn never got his rockfish, so yeah, we're gonna do it this time, right, buddy? Yeah, you got it, you got it.
without even a sound around to pick up the pieces.
Dan, let's see it.
Sunlight through
Let's see the dance.
trees. Blindness on its knees.
The conditions were night and day compared to the West Coast, so we took advantage.
Bargains and guarantees.
I'd imagine space would be boring and lifeless, like the lakes around us. Who needs outer space when you have the ocean? The visibility was amazing, and lots of life-o too. Fish you see here are smaller than they appear. Just an FYI, if you recognize this spot, I've never seen a legal-sized lingcod at this location, so don't get any ideas. anyone lose a motor, you gotta wonder what the story behind this is. When I first dove with Vaughn, he was struggling to duck dive. Now he's spearfishing like a champ. The dedication and hard work sure paid off.
A world too forgiving.
Our in and out for sea cucumber turned into a 2.5 hour dive. The sun was setting and we were getting hungry. Time for business.
Sunlight through trees, please. Blindness on its knees. Blessings come in threes. Bargains and guarantees. Destinies are
To the lady on YouTube that was asking for some urchin. If you're out in Nanaimo, I'd hook you up for sure. And in Vancouver, if I can get some urchin, I'll hook them up too.
I think that one is large or medium.
It's good for pasta. We get a lot. Just a little bit, Jerry.
Not bad?
Yummy.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I usually do is just go ahead and slice both ends right off. I usually do that in the water while I'm swimming still, but if you do it right, you can just kind of squeeze them out with a tube of toothpaste. Proceed to step number 2, which we'll do over here on our makeshift cutting board, I guess. So once you got that kind of opened up and you're back on the shore and you're ready to sort of prepare it, you can just open the whole thing right up. Usually you can just slide your knife right through pretty easily opens up for you. And it's this tendon meat that runs along the length on the inside that we're going for. Some people eat the whole skin as well, but this tendon meat makes for a really nice appetizer. See if we can get the knife under, get it started. It's a bit tricky. It's nice to have a cutting board, but I think the idea is separate these from the thick outer skin. In some way or another, once you get it started, it's kind of just like filleting a fish, basically. You just want to get the knife in there underneath those tendons and slowly separate them, keeping as much of the meat as you can. If you do it right, they all come up really easily, but you can try using a paint scraping tool. Some people have good success with that. And that's kind of all there is to it.
Oh man, delicious.
It's beautiful. It is very surprisingly delicious as well.
And you're allowed 12, right? 12 daily
I
limit?
believe it's 12, but always check the regs just in case. Most areas I think it's 12.
Yeah, but like when you
And then
you can kind of like push your
there you go. Some delicious sea cucumber.
Yummy, man. Thank you. Here comes a cook, and he's gonna make us some rockfish and gabazon as well as sea cucumber. So time to cook what we caught.
I have a lot of people requesting catch and cook videos. The downside, I don't cook. So thanks, Ethan, for showing your skills in the kitchen. You're welcome back anytime if you cook. Just kidding, of course.
Hey, it looks amazing, dude. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, they're gonna go in the oven. What is it? Ginger, garlic, and olive oil?
And we're gonna finish with soy sauce and green onions.
Perfect, and get some lemon in there.
I also spend way too much time editing as is. If I incorporated cooking all the time, I'd have to give up diving. An average video takes me anywhere from 12 to 20 hours to complete. Luckily, I love filming and editing, and time tends to fly by when I'm sitting in front of a computer. But at the end of the day, it's all about balance, and if I add more content to the videos, it might push me over the edge.
This is cabezon and rockfish and more rockfish.
Yeah, common theme, man.
Yeah.
And then what's that over there again?
Oh, sea cucumber.
Yeah, don't forget the
Delicious sea cucumber with lemon and butter, salt and pepper
Yeah,
finish.
it's beautiful, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then some potatoes. And Natasha, thanks again for that kelp, bull kelp. Pickled bull kelp. Yeah, we got an awesome meal here.
At dinner time, we reflected on how awesome the last few days had been. But then it dawned on us, we do this every weekend. How lucky are we? Shout out to all my dive buddies out there who make it happen.
Alright, it's the last day. We are not going to go to Gabriola. Everyone wanted to sleep in, myself included. That's a long 2 days already. We're going to do a local dive here in Nanaimo and explore some new ground, some new depth, and hopefully find some interesting stuff. Found a motor yesterday. Maybe I'll try to get that going, and then I can have a nice kicker for this guy. Yeah, I think that's wishful thinking.
Oh. Aha. Looks better. It's so hard.
Round 5.
It's gonna be a little
Beautiful day.
Because there's still.
I was approached by a few curious sea lions as I entered the water. Avoiding them is nearly impossible, but intentionally pursuing them is a violation. Generally, if you don't give them much attention, they keep moving. I didn't know this at the time, but I found Cal's gun. He had lost her 3 months prior. It was still loaded and surprisingly fired. I hope they build homes better than they can erect signs. A spear gun and a fishing rod on the same dive? What are the chances?
Oh, in the night, the fine plan folded, we pried the doors open, and
As I was reeling up the lure, the kelp greenling snatched it. Luckily, he wasn't caught hard and was able to free himself.
someone started a fire. Someone started a fire. Someone started a fire downtown.
Starfish waste syndrome isn't behind us yet. I've seen this at a handful of places over the summer.
My buddy Daniel messaged me the other day saying he lost his fishing rod, well, kayak fishing, and he wanted me to go dive for it. And just so happens I dove in the same area and found a fishing rod. He told me it was 25 meters of water. This guy probably 7 meters of water. I'm thinking it's him, but we'll find out here shortly. I'll send him a message. That'd be cool if it was. If not, at least I got myself a new rod. Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Good. So is that your rod then?
Yeah, that is it.
Cool, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I found it. It was pretty funny. I swam down and freed up the lure, and a little greenling came up and snatched it as I had the lure. Yeah, so I was like fishing underwater with your lost fishing rod. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can probably swing by. I'll swing by and drop it off. Message me your address.
Okay.
All right. Cool, man.
A little present.
Oh, what's that? Salmon?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Freshest salmon I caught.
Oh, that's rad, man. A pink?
Days ago.
I think.
Yeah, it's a pink.
Awesome. Here, let me do one of these.
Awesome.
Thanks, buddy. That's sweet. Happy to get rod back. Yeah, it was only like 7 meters, man. Super shallow.
Looks like something's been nibbling.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it must have been a fish of some sort. I definitely soaked that in water, but
yeah.
Cool, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude. We'll have to get in the water soon. See ya.
That trip was one for the books. I met a lot of great people and made some unforgettable memories. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Thanks a lot, everyone. Peace and love. Oh, and P.S. Vaughn got his fish.